a delicious dinner, Gary.
Oh, well, thank you, Fred.
We ought to do this more often, Hooper.
Yeah, well, I thought with Molly out for the night, it was a good time for me and you to get together.
Oh, I wish I could get my wife out of the house more often. I miss spending time at home.
Will you be needing me for anything else tonight?
Oh, no. That'll be all. Thank you, Gary.
Great.
Hey, Gary, what are you doing?
You just said you didn't need me tonight, so I thought I'd relax.
Well, not here, you don't.
Oh.
Let him stay. He's practically family. Besides, I might need something later. Cigar, Hooper?
Oh, no, Fred. We don't smoke in this house.
I'll have one.
Oh.
Mr. Hooper, I cleared the dishes.
Thanks, Ryan.
Discipline. I love that, Hooper.
There's this thing at school later tonight. Is it all right if I borrow your car?
Yeah, sure, Ryan. Listen, make sure you put gas in it.
Oh, well, of course. Well, can I have some money?
Yeah, all right. Here's $5.
Is that all you're going to give him? The kid's going to need some walking around money.
Well, you're his father. Why don't you give him some money?
Fine. Never let it be said that Fred Hawkins was too... Oh, dear. All I seem to have are Deutschmarks. Could I borrow a 20?
Yeah, right.
Danke. There you go, son.
Thanks, Dad.
Don't thank me. That's what dads do.
Well, they grow up fast, don't they?
Yeah, a little too fast. That's what I wanted to talk to you about, Fred. Ryan's been living with us now for about 6 months.
I know what you're going to say. You should have had me over sooner. That's okay. We're both busy people. I got a business to run. You have my son to raise. By the way, have I thanked you for that?
Actually, no, you never have, Fred.
Well, it's not something I do.
Look, Fred, one of the reasons I asked you to come here was I hope that you and Ryan would get some father and son time. Maybe iron out your differences. Maybe get them to move back home,
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Ryan, get back down here. I really should be more involved in Ryan's life.
Exactly.
I made sure that you put a good roof over his head and give him plenty to eat, but I don't want to pat myself on the back for that. I want to really be there for Ryan, to help him through these tough, turbulent teenage years.
That's good, Fred. That's good.
So what can you tell me about the boy? Oh, Ryan, Hooper and I were just talking about you and your future. We're both very proud of you.
Thanks, Dad.
Well, that's all I had.
Well, no, wait, Ryan. Wait. No, your dad wants to know what's going on in your life, like what's happening with you at school.
He doesn't care.
Of course he cares.
Hooper wouldn't have asked if I didn't care.
Well, okay. If you really want to know, things are terrible at school. There's this kid who bugs me, and everyone just thinks he's so great. But, I was supposed to be captain of the basketball team this year, but no, they gave it to him. I went for class president, he got elected. It's like, when he walks down the halls, kids just part to the side, like he's God or something. School sucks. My whole life sucks.
Sounds like me when I was in high school.
Really? You mean you went through what I'm going through?
No, I was the other kid. But I remember kids like you.
Fred, that didn't make him feel better.
Well, then why don't you talk to him? You were probably one of those kids just like him, right, Hooper?
Big city, Dick Brown. Big city, slow down. Stan Hooper, moving to a small town.
Ready to go, Chelsea?
Oh, yeah, in a minute.
Oh, hey, Ryan. How are you feeling today?
Ready for another dumb day. Go to my dumb school, eat my dumb lunch, do my dumb homework, go to sleep in my dumb bed. Or I'll probably have another dumb dream, wake up tomorrow and start the whole dumb thing all over again.
Okay, I'll see you guys after school.
Hey, Ryan seems a little depressed, doesn't he?
No, is he?
Yeah, you didn't notice that? He's feeling a little insecure at school. I guess we were all like that in high school, though. I always felt different than the other kids.
Oh, I know I did. I always felt a little different than the other kids. Well, I remember thinking there was something wrong with me because I couldn't get a date for the prom. Then I had the wild idea to ask Lou, and he said yes, and then I realized I was no different than anybody else.
Yeah, that'd be good, yeah. But, what else? You know what I would like when I was 17 is to have my own place.
Oh, sure, who wouldn't?
Yeah, you know that boathouse on my property? I've never been in it. Can anybody live there, you think?
The boathouse is haunted, Stan.
What do you mean? What do you mean haunted?
Possessed! The devil! Inhabited by spirits with unfinished business, whatever you want to call it. We call it haunted.
You say my boathouse has ghosts?
Ghosts, apparitions, spirits. Souls caught in another world between the here and hereafter. Whatever you like to call them. We like ghosts.
Now, Lou, you don't really believe that.
No.
Lou, you're smarter than that.
No.
All right, well, then who are these ghosts?
The Andersons. Oh, I get a chill down my back every time I say their name.
Look, the guy just walked in the door. Who are the Andersons?
Who were the Andersons? Oh, there it goes again. Oh. They were a very nice family of four. There was Jack and Doris, JJ and Jennifer. Their house burned to the ground last year. There wasn't a trace found of them.
Oh, well, that's terrible. But why would they be haunting my boathouse?
Who knows? Why is the sky blue? How does a car run? Some questions may never be answered there.
Well, Molly, you're not going to believe the story I heard today. What are you doing?
Giving away clothes for the charity drive.
Well, those are my clothes.
Well, you never wear any of them.
What are you talking about? I wore this yesterday.
It smelled like cigars.
Yeah, I know that.
Oh, honey, what was it that you heard that was so unbelievable?
Oh, Pete and Lou think our boathouse is haunted.
Your boathouse is haunted.
Our boathouse is haunted.
No, it isn't.
Hey, you don't believe me? Go down there and see for yourself.
Well, I intend to.
Oh, I wouldn't do that.
Dan, I don't want you to go down there.
Oh, come on. You really believe there's ghosts living in our boathouse? Don't look at him. You know he believes it.
The boathouse is haunted by the spirits of the Anderson family.
Honey, the Anderson family are an unfortunate family who died in a fire, and some local lore has it that they're haunting our boathouse.
See, Jack used to love the river. He was a scout leader. He used to bring the boys down to go canoeing. Doris was learning the banjo. They say that when the wind is right, you can still hear her plucking out a tune. Some say she's improving.
Yeah. Well, we'll see about that.
Dan, honey, if you're going to go down there, I would like Gary to go with you.
Oh, no, I'm not going. No offense, Mrs. H., but I think some things are better left untouched.
So do I. Dan, don't go down there and start touching things.
Gary, give me the key to the boathouse, would you?
Oh, yeah, I left the key under a rock by the door.
Who are you?
Well, we live here.
Well, this is my boathouse.
Oh, well, why didn't you say so? Come on in. Doris, we got company.
Hello.
Yeah, hi.
This is the fellow who lives in the main house.
Who are you people?
We're the Andersons.
Well, everybody in town thinks you're dead.
We are.
I was Jack. This is my late wife, Doris, and these were our children, Jennifer and JJ. JJ, come on over here and shake the man's hand. JJ would have been 17 next spring.
Oh, you got quite a strong grip there, JJ.
I work out.
All right, what's the deal here?
What do you mean?
I mean, we both know that you're not dead.
Oh, we are dead. We're sort of caught between worlds right now, you know, waiting to see where we go next, but we're definitely gone.
No, you're not. You're not gone. You're right here.
No, we burned up in a fire. There was hardly anything left of us.
They had a memorial service for us and everything. Everyone in town came to say goodbye. People made speeches. There was a ham.
Tell me they're dead Andersons. Where were you buried?
In North Dakota with Jack's parents. Talk about the middle of nowhere.
Don't start, Doris.
I guess all in all, it's been a pretty bad year, huh?
Well, not what we thought it would be. We thought when we died it would go pretty fast. It's mostly just waiting around. It's my muffin.
Can I get you something?
No, you can't get me anything. What's the deal here? What are you trying to pull?
We're not trying to pull anything.
We both know you're not ghosts.
Well, I admit we were in denial for a while there.
No, stop this. Stop saying that. All right? You're not a ghost. You're not a ghost. You're real. You seem like very nice people, but you are people.
Isn't that a little harsh?
No. What's harsh about that? I mean, think about it. You eat a muffin, you play your banjo and you watch TV. Hey, is that cable?
Pay-per-view.
Pay-per-view? I don't even have pay-per-view. I'm paying for your pay-per-view.
We appreciate it.
Hey, this isn't right. I know what's going on here. You got to go out and get a job. Come on now.
Well, I tried getting a job, but when I say I'm a ghost and I may have to leave at any time for the other world, they're not interested.
Well, gee, go figure. Well, here, I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to give the boathouse to somebody else, all right? So you got 24 hours to pack up your stuff and get out of here.
You're kicking us out?
Yes.
I don't understand that.
Well, then let me put it in terms that you will understand there, Casper. I'm going to come back tomorrow, and I expect everyone here to be dearly departed. Hey, Ryan. How you doing?
Same.
Yeah, well, listen, I know you've been feeling down lately, and I think I have just the thing for you. How'd you like to have your own place?
You're throwing me out?
No. No, I'm not throwing you out. I'm thinking of fixing up the boathouse and giving it to you.
You're throwing me out and sticking me in the haunted boathouse?
It's not haunted, and I'm not throwing you out.
Hooper, what's this I hear about you throwing my son out?
Look, I just thought he'd like to have a place of his own, that's all.
Ryan, you don't mind if I borrow Mr. Hooper here for a minute, do you? A little father-father talk? I'm not all that comfortable with this boathouse thing. A 17-year-old kid living alone, free to come and go as he pleases. Beer, girls, the sound of the river lapping against the shore. It'll go right to his loins. The boy should be home with his mother.
Well, that's what I've been saying from the start.
I should have that boathouse. My loins could use the help.
No, it's not for you. The boathouse is for Ryan.
How about just on the weekends? Give me something for the loins.
Stop saying loins.
Hey, Stan, you're going to give Ryan a boathouse?
Yeah. There's a logical explanation for everything. I went down to the boathouse. It's not haunted. The Andersons are living there, but they're not ghosts. They're living people.
Say what?
Yeah. They're just a bunch of freeloaders. I told them to take a hike.
You shouldn't have done that, Stan. You don't want to upset ghosts.
They're not ghosts. I'm telling you, I talked to them. I shook their hands.
Oh, that's creepy when you shake their hands, isn't it?
Well, if you shook their hands, you know they're not ghosts.
No, Stan, they are ghosts.
Oh, hello, Jennifer, Doris, Jack. Hi. We don't let on that we're scared.
How can you be scared of them? They're right there.
They just look like they're there. We saw their house burned to the ground. There wasn't a trace left of them.
That's because they escaped. Now, why do you keep insisting that they're ghosts?
Well, look at them, Stan. There's no other logical explanation.
Oh, hey, Andersons. What brings you over here to the diner?
And we suddenly find we need a place to live.
Oh, but don't worry, Mr. Hooper. We're just taking a break from packing. We'll be out of your life in no time.
Good.
What'd you do that for? Now you've unsettled the ghosts. Now they're here. Now we're haunted.
Haunted? You're crazy.
J.J. Anderson just walked in. Now all the girls can cry over him.
Ryan, look. That boy is alive. Look at him.
I don't want to look at him. I have to see his face every day. There's a picture of him in the gym, in the cafeteria. Chelsea even has a picture of him in her notebook.
Ryan, is that the kid that's giving you problems at school?
Can't compete with that. He's smart, he's athletic, and he's dead. He's got it all.
Chelsea, what's the matter?
Sorry, it's just
I can almost picture him sitting over there in his leather jacket ordering a cheeseburger. Cheeseburger!
See what I mean?
Fred, you're a borderline sane person, right?
I like to think I am.
Yeah, well, you don't believe in ghosts, do you?
No, but the rest of the yokels in this town sure do.
Yeah, I know they do. But as far as you're concerned, the people in that booth are just the Andersons, right?
The Andersons are dead, Hooper.
What?
And I don't see them in here or anywhere else.
Evening, Fred.
Pete, we're going to take this stuff with us. What's the damage?
Oh, hey, Jack. That's on the house.
Oh, in that case, we'll stay for some pie.
You're just going to let them mooch off you like that?
Oh, sure, Stan. Nobody in town charges them for anything. They've had a tough year.
Yeah, I know. They burned up in a fire.
No. Before that, they'd already fallen on hard times. They both lost their jobs. They didn't even know where the next meal was coming from.
Being dead's probably been the best thing that's ever happened to them.
Hey, everyone.
Oh, hey, Molly.
Pete and Lou, do you have my stuff for the charity drive?
Sure do. Now, Molly, as it turns out, we didn't have any old clothes to give away, so we just went out and bought some new stuff.
Hey, did you cut the tags off? There's one thing the needy don't need. It's seeing how much things cost.
Oh, honey, this is so neat, the way they do charity here in Waterford Falls. You know, it's worth doing your minute on.
Really? Well, what do they do that's so special?
Well, they leave everything around all over town so that people can just find them, and that way they don't have to feel embarrassed about taking a handout.
We do the same thing with pies.
Yeah, we just leave them outside so people can steal them, feel good about themselves.
Don't you just love it? It's the Waterford Falls way. Any particular place you want me to leave this stuff?
Oh, any place is fine. The road behind the feed store, the railroad tracks, or that trail to the dump. Just have fun with it.
Okay. Thanks, guys.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Hey, Molly. I think I figured this thing out.
Uh-huh.
The people of Waterford Falls don't think that the Andersons are ghosts at all. They're just a family that fell on hard times, so everybody pretends they're ghosts so they can give them charity without the Andersons feeling bad about it.
Oh, I love these people.
Yeah, I knew they weren't idiots. They're the kindest, most generous people in the world. And I'm one of them. Watch this. Hey, Ryan, come on out here, buddy. Listen, I'm going to level with you. I was trying to get you out of the house to move into that boathouse.
I thought so.
Yeah, but not anymore. I want you to know that you can stay in that room for as long as you like. And I also want the Andersons to know they can haunt my boathouse for as long as they want. The crazy old ghosts. All right, so, let's go, honey.
Okay.
It's the Waterford Falls way.
Great. Now the dead kid gets my boathouse, too.
I am so happy you both are doing this show.
I hope we do okay. We've never been on TV.
Oh, well, just be your former selves. You'll be great.
And this is live, right?
Yeah, ironic, huh?
May I have a little of that? My skin has been so dry since the fire.
Oh, sure. In fact, why don't I just leave it right over here, and in case I forget to take it later, you can have it.
Thank you.
Mr. Hooper, it's your producers calling from New York.
Oh. Hey, Alan. Yeah, what is it?
Stan, there's a feather duster on the shelf behind you. It looks like it's coming out of your ear. You might want to move it. I don't want you to look stupid.
Hey, can somebody get that feather duster out of there?
Oh, 10 seconds.
This is exciting, isn't it?
In 5, 4, 3, 2.
Hey, folks. Got a minute? Love thy neighbor. We've all heard that expression. But here in Waterford Falls, it's a way of life. In the big city, if we see someone down on their luck, we throw a few coins in their direction and we move on. But not here. In Waterford Falls, we are all family. When Ed Turley lost his lips in a farming accident last spring, no one in Waterford Falls turned their heads and kept walking. Everyone just complimented Ed on his teeth. Ed's not thought of as an embarrassment or a burden to the community. He's just thought of as the fella with the smile that lights up a room 24 hours a day. Sitting with me tonight are my new friends, Jack and Doris Anderson. They fell in some hard times not long ago. And in some places, they may have fallen through the cracks, been forgotten, become invisible. But I'm lucky enough to live in Waterford Falls, where that will never happen. For I see them, and I embrace them. I'll see all of you And you. And you. And next week. Until then, make every minute count.
In retrospect, we probably could have left that feather duster.